This video is brought to you by my patrons on Patreon. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Anina, Rachel, Clay, Mariah, Maddie, Lilith, Allison, Idalis, Dre, Thomas, Tara, Null, Zoe, Zuzia, Ainsley, Sabine, Develina, Jimma, Bailey, Azzy, Jacqueline, Monica, Jordan, Green, Lizzie, Brenda, Willow Witch, Danny, Blessing Avery, Maddie, and Alexia. If you would like to support the channel and get access to exclusive audios and exclusive novel readings, the link is in the description. Oh my god, I am so sorry. This is so embarrassing. I thought this... No. I thought this was my cabin, and obviously it is not my cabin. I can tell that now since you are here and I am here, and that's not, so I will just be leaving now with my tail tucked between my legs in shame. I apologize for interrupting you. No, it can't be, can it? Okay, let me, I am in cabin 12. Well, that is good to know that I am not going blind, and this is indeed cabin 12, but it's not really great to know that I guess there was a mix-up. I can go talk to Chad right away, and he'll, take care of this, hopefully. They're not? Really? I just got here and I just saw them. Like, seriously, no, I just saw them like right. They are gone, aren't they? And I'm not talking about the element. Sorry, that is stupid. That's a very dumb joke. Yeah, everyone's gone. That is weird how that happened, I guess. Oh my god. I am really stupid. I'm really, really dumb. Hi. My name is Taryn. It is wonderful to meet you. I know that we've seen each other before at things, but we've never really had a one-on-one conversation. So hi. It's very, very wonderful to meet you. Oh, wow, that is a very, very, very pretty name. And it's not very common, right? Oh my god, that's I'm sorry. This whole mix-up thing, but I guess it's not a mix-up thing. Kind of got me shaken up a little bit, so I'm just kind of saying whatever comes out of my mouth right now, which I probably shouldn't be doing at all, but here we are. So this is a pretty nice cabin, honestly. No, I've never really been on... I've never been in a cabin before, for sure. We did not really do vacations when I was younger at all. Didn't really have the money for it. And I'm not complaining, obviously, but I'm wow, this is insane. And the fact that it is only the two of us in this cabin, right? Oh my god. I know I'm new and I don't really understand the dynamics, but who in the hell is loaded here? Okay, good to know. Tracy. All right. I vaguely remember the name. Hopefully I won't make a fool out of myself by just, letting my mouth run completely when I meet her. Hopefully that's not the case. Oh, okay, good. She will do the mouth running herself. Okay, good to know. That's good to... yeah. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm still a little bit shaken up because I did not mean to come in on you. And I know, it's a swimsuit and we're going to, be in swimsuits because we are at a lake, but I don't want to be super invasive or anything like that. And you weren't expecting that and I wasn't Okay. All right. I'll stop. I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'll calm down. Listen, I'm breathing. See, I'm good. I am not jittery. That's just my personality, okay? How would you know that I'm jittery? We haven't even met before. Yeah, no, this is insane to me, honestly. I mean, I know Chad, and do you know how do you understand the connection I'm so sorry, my brain is malfunctioning. Did he ever tell you? We met at work. He is like one of the only people at that job that I can even remotely tolerate on a day-to-day basis because, and I'm not trying to be mean, because, you know, I don't like dogging on people for their interests, but the rest of the people in the IT department are pretty nerdy, and they are like the sweetest human beings on the entire earth. All of them. They're very, very nice, but I can't really hold a conversation with them that doesn't revolve around some sort of like geeky paraphernalia, or not paraphernalia, just geeky subject matter or anything like that. And you know, I can delve into my geeky bag when I need to here and there, but it's hard to keep a constant conversation around solely like Lord of the Rings and Marvel and D&D. I don't even play D&D, so it's just difficult to constantly be on that track. And Chad is constantly not on that track. Maybe sometimes too much in the other way, but he's a sweetheart, and we're all friends there. But when I need a break from super intense conversations about things that generally don't require that level of intensity on a conversation, I do like to escape to him. You know what I mean? Really? He did not tell me that at all. Was he a good boyfriend? Well, that's good. That's good at least, right? I mean, if a relationship doesn't work out, how great is it to have that person that you've been connected to for such a long time as your friend, because you have that level of connection, that understanding of each other doesn't go away. You know what I mean? I've always wanted to be friends with my exes, and I've always tried to be friends with my exes, but they never really wanted to be friends with me. And I can't believe I'm telling you that, because I'm sure that is not exactly a ringing endorsement of who I am. No, and that's the thing. It's not one of those situations where I can say, oh, they were just very not good people, or I was super immature and I wasn't the person that I am today. It was just one of those things where we totally and completely grew apart emotionally, on every single level that you can think of, spiritually, physically, obviously. But yeah, and we just kind of drifted apart, and me and my exes never really, even though we both have that feeling of wanting to be in each other's lives, I guess and I do try. I'm not going to sit here and lie and pretend I don't, but I guess I'm not really viewed as someone who is essential to be in their lives, and that's okay. You know what I mean? There are a lot of people who don't want that constant reminder of a past relationship around. But the fact that you're mature enough to do that, and of course, I think Chad is a really, really solid guy. So that's awesome. Why would I be jealous? That's so dumb. If both parties are wait. Jealous. So you're already, there's like, is there a reason that they all left? Is there a preemptive thing going on here that I'm not privy to? Are you trying to seduce me, Mr. Robinson? You're gonna have to at least take me out to a campfire or two before any of that works on me. Let me let you know immediately. Oh man. Yeah, I talked all that game and I was ready to go, but those eyes looking at me like that, ooh, I don't know, man. Is that how you did it with him, huh? Because that is insane. That is crazy. I can't stop looking away. Are you like Medusa or something? Has my whole like body just turned to stone and I can't stop looking at you in your eyes, and I guess my mouth isn't keeping up with my brain because I'm just saying whatever is coming to my mind, and your eyes are amazing. Okay, please blink so I can escape. Thank you. Okay, all right. Not you mean to tell me I get here and within the first 10 minutes I get put under a spell by a witch? Okay, all right. Cool. No, that is exactly how I was anticipating this whole weekend going. Exactly. Meet some new friends, have a great time, maybe get a little tipsy, but not inebriated enough to completely, throw everyone off of being friends with me. And naturally, the first thing out of all of that is getting put under a spell by a very, very pretty witch. Yeah, I did. Two pretties. Or two very pretty. Oh my God. Still recovering from the eye things. Yeah, two varies. You are that pretty. And I mean, like, you're standing here in that bikini, and I mean, come on, man. It's pretty hard not to, be kind of taken back. And I don't want to sound like I'm objectifying you. And if you are feeling uncomfortable, please let me know, because if I'm completely misreading the vibes here, and this is like not the first impression that I thought it was, and we aren't vibing the way we are, I don't want to make this whole rest of this weekend uncomfortable for you. But so am I okay to continue flirting with you? Is that like chill? Okay. Yeah, that bikini on you is like insane. Very, very insane. Wow. You just met me. You don't even know me. We haven't even had a conversation about our likes and our interests and our goals and our dreams yet. You can't be throwing that level of spice at me immediately when I walk in the door. I mean, I'm not like complaining necessarily, but before all of that happens, how about we sit down and get to know each other a little bit first? Yeah. I know it's corny a little bit, and I know that this is supposed to be like fun weekend, but if I guess I'll let you know this off the rip. And I'm not really a fun guy, like have fun casually guy. I'm very much a soul connection guy. And if that's not what you're looking for, that's totally fine. I'm not again, who am I to judge people based on who they are and how they live their lives? It's none of my business anyways, but if you're just looking for some like casual fun, I am definitely not it. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, that is, I won't lie and pretend that that's not exciting to hear a little bit. So, how did you, look, can I sit down? Is that chill? On my bed? Okay, cool. Yeah. Let me put my bag down. Okay. I am very, very interested to know how you got involved in this group. That's something. Okay. Wow. Like in the middle of the bar, you just went up to them. God, I wish I had that sort of confidence. No, I really do not. Like, here's the thing, right? If it's a party and there are people that I know there, I act like how I am around those people. But if it's and that's pretty outgoing. So in like like relatively friendly social environments, you wouldn't be able to tell that I am a terrified person on the inside. But around strangers and in environments that I'm not totally familiar with, ooh, I can freeze up pretty bad, let me tell you that. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like a big thing, and I can interact with strangers on a relatively normal basis, but anything that involves me like inserting myself into a conversation, like you just said, that I was not previously a part of, nor do I know anybody involved in that conversation. That's a little bit too uncomfortable for me. Exactly. That's why I'm so impressed. You are already impressing the heck out of me because of that and some other things we won't talk about because I want to keep this conversation on track. I don't know, man. That's an interesting question. Uh, I had friends in high school. Obviously, everyone has friends in high school, kinda, but like, I was like pretty like solid. I got into like homecoming court or wherever like that. But like as soon as I hit college, I did not go to college with any of my high school friends, any of them whatsoever, or even people that I knew from high school. I went to a high school that nobody. I went to a college that nobody else went to. So I kind of just isolated myself, and I just went to school and I went to work, and I was like super depressed all the time. But that was because of other things going on in my life, which uh, we may be, getting off on the right foot, but we're having a good time here. We're not getting into that, at least right now. Maybe if I'm asked around the campfire about my tragic backstory, I'll let y'all know, but not right now. And what is the good in trauma dumping in front of a pretty girl who is looking me in the eyes once again with a level of care that I can't even begin to comprehend. Okay, slowing down. Yeah. Okay, cool. No. So I haven't really had like a group of friends. I've had individual friends that I fostered individual relationships with, but not really a group. And I'm not like against it or anything like that. Obviously, I wouldn't be here if I was. But yeah, I guess I am excited. I think from what I've observed from the past couple of parties that I went to before, this official initiation or whatever it is, y'all have seemed really, really, really down to earth. And that's something that I find really hard to find in people around my age is that grounded nature. So when in Chad is like literally roots, salt of the earth guy who absolutely has his face fully planted in reality. So yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. I guess it is my turn. Are we doing like a trade-off question thing? Because I'm down for that if that's what you want to do. Okay, cool. Um, I guess this is a corny one and one that people ask a lot, but I do like understanding what people's aspirations are. So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do not know. You can't you can't laugh at me that hard. Not that hard. Like a chuckle, yeah, but no, I know I genuinely this you're so dumb. No, this is not an interview. I'm not interviewing you. I genuinely enjoy asking this question to people because it's interesting to know what they think they're going to be doing or where they want to be in 5 years, because people interpret that question so differently. Some people take a really realistic approach to it, and some people take a this is where I would ideally like to be in 5 years, and some people even take well, if I could have everything in the world go right for me, this is where I would be in 5 years. So not only do you get to understand someone's aspirations, you get to understand their level of connection with reality or their level of hope and passion. There's so many things that go into the question. I promise. I think it's a good one. Yeah? Okay. I'm glad I was able to convince you. I did not think I would be able to do that. You seemed pretty steadfast in your opposition. So, Miss Thing, I can't believe I just called you that. Oh my God. Oh, okay. All right. Well, then yeah. Well, then, Miss Thing, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Okay. Yeah, that is interesting. Oh, so the student wants to become the teacher, huh? You want to know what I observed and what I take away from the question that I just so thoroughly broke down. And let me ask you a question, ma'am. What makes you think that you can just wiggle that answer out of me? Oh, it's the eyes again. And suddenly I'm complete putty in your hands. Yes, absolutely. I will tell you what I interpreted from that. So, honestly, that is what you gave is my favorite type of answer. And I'm not saying this just to suck up to you or because we are totally in the middle of like heavy flirting right now. Um, no, I love people who take the best of both worlds. I love people who incorporate a level of reality in their answer because in any sort of relationship, whether it be a friendship or a romantic one, platonic, anything, I like to be with someone or investing my time in someone who has a grasp on the world and understands what they need to do to get to where they want to be. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. For example, my sister, who God do love to death, but she's currently in the phase of life where she thinks that she can not really input any effort into life, and things will just kind of turn her way because you can kind of do that in high school. You can do that because you can if you're talented enough and you have enough knowledge, you can just kind of put in a lackadaisical effort and get a good return out of it. But now she is in college and she's having a little bit more of a tough time capitalizing on that return. So hearing that you do have a level of understanding of this is where realistically I can be, but that doesn't undermine your passion and your clear dreams for where you want to be and what you want to do is really admirable. That is my favorite type of answer to that question. So if I had to give a grade on the compatibility scale that I just made up right now in my mind, I would have to give that an A plus. Yeah, no. God. It's like I can't even look your way anymore because those eyes are just like ready to like pierce my soul, and I can't not. Making this really difficult, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, it's your turn to ask a question. So go ahead. I like that. I like that. Part A, very, very, very good question to get an understanding of someone and who they are. B, you get to turn my little philosophical bullshit around on me and get me to explain my answer even further. You got this whole thing on lock. You must be an expert at the question game. No, I'm not stalling. I'm not. Okay, I'm going. My favorite memory as a kid. Now, are we talking like favorite as in this is a thing that like was brought me the most joy as a child, or favorite as like most impactful? This is something that has stuck with me for my entire life. Okay. So when I was younger, like, okay, this is a weird thing to kind of do here, but to give you the context, it's kind of what I need to do. My dad died when I was pretty young. And so I didn't really have that much processing to do. Like I processed it pretty quickly. when it comes to the trauma, especially for being so young. But the thing that stuck with me is that I became afraid of the sky. And I don't know what it was that like flipped that switch about my dad's death, but I know that it was my dad's death, because after that, for a very long time, I couldn't like look directly up at the sky. Now, I've speculated on this with my therapist and just by myself, and there's something about the sky that is so. This first part is gonna sound dumb. It's so vast, and it's not there. You know, it's there, but it's not there. You know that the air is there, but you can't see anything, and it's such an uncontrollable entity. We don't know what's above in space. Something could come down, and I had this nightmare constantly of just standing there one day and just floating away into the air. Because if you float away into the air, what can anyone really do? I guess like if they're quick enough, you can get a plane up there and, you know, somehow like lasso you. But how are you even going to do that? You know what I mean? Logistically, it doesn't make much sense. So I would just have this nightmare of floating away and just seeing everything disappear beneath me and not knowing what I'm floating up into. And eventually just my lungs get crushed and I'm not able to breathe and I just die, but I'm still floating. You don't stop floating when you die. So I don't know what that has to do with my dad's death exactly. I think, no, I do. I lied. I don't know why I lied, but I did. I think that the correlation is the sky to me was this source of unknown. I didn't know what was going up on it at that young, in that young of an age. And it was just uncontrollable. You can't really control the sky necessarily. There, you know, storms come out of it, lightning, thunder. There's so much going on there. And although I did process my trauma with my dad pretty solidly for such a young age, I couldn't control the fact that he was gone. Like I could control myself. I could control me, and have a disposition that has really benefited me in latter deaths in my family's life, but I couldn't control the fact that it actually happened, that he actually died. And I know that's probably not exactly the answer you were looking for, but that I'd say that is the most important part or memory from my childhood. No, that's not it. That's not it. What am I talking about? I got caught up in the emotion a little bit. Anyways, when I was 16, I still kind of had it. But one day, and I guess I never told my mom about it. So eventually I told my mom about it. And she surprised me. We went to Michigan Adventures. And I got in this Ferris wheel with her, and we got to the top, and I was fine because I'm, you know, it's all about the looking up that terrified me. It was like, oh my God, it's such a great space. But when I'm looking in front of me and seeing the sky as like a horizon, for some reason it didn't bother me. That is a psychological thing that I talked about with my therapist that I don't even really comprehend. But she just hugged me. And she said, if you want to, you can look up there, because no matter what happens in life, I will always have you. And so I did. I looked up, and lo and behold, with the most important person in my life having their arms around me, somehow the sky wasn't as scary anymore. And somehow from that moment on, I was not as terrified Sure, I was a little bit scared, and it gradually decreased over time. But by the time I was like a grown adult, 18, I wasn't scared of the sky anymore. So that moment on the Ferris wheel always stuck with me. And she is my best friend. And knowing that I do have someone who will do anything in the world for me, I don't know. It's a really important thing. Oh my God, did I kill the vibe? I really killed the vibe, didn't I? I don't know. Hey. No, oh my God, I am making a terrible first impression. I did not mean to make you cry at all. I'm so sorry. Oh, that is a little ironic. Is that irony? I guess so. Well, yeah. Here we are, I guess. Do you wanna like wipe your eyes with my hoodie? You can if you want. Okay, and we're back to making fun of me again. All right, listen. I like hoodies, okay? I really like hoodies. I know it's 90 degrees out. I'm aware. I'm wearing shorts at least. Can you at least give me that? I don't know. Hoodies are comfortable. And guess what? Hey. When you get cold and we're all sitting around the campfire and it's like 50 degrees out and you're like, oh God, I wish I would have had something. You will be so indebted to me for taking off my hoodie and giving it to you. Yeah, no, I think that is exactly what I would do. I am wearing a shirt under this, however, so. What a shame. You don't even know if my body's good. You don't even know if you like my body. Oh, yeah, no. I guess. Are you going for a swim? Is that why you're in that bikini? Well, I do have my swim trunks under here, so I guess I can, We're gonna be in so much trouble. Do you think that they like? I haven't even thought about this since we got here. They totally set this up, right? They totally they knew that we would get along like this and get on like this. You did not. No, you did not. You are a rapscallion. Truly a little devil. I can't believe that. I don't know. No. But I didn't know you. I didn't know who you were as a person. Yes, okay. On a technical level, I did think you were very cute. Yes, this is true. And I did tell you. No, he didn't. Y'all are evil human beings. I feel like my trust has been breached. Only one way to make it up, huh? Couldn't think of anything else other than... Okay, all right. So we should go cool off in the pool, probably, right? That probably sounds like a good idea. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me too. And as hot and heavy as that moment was, last one, it is a rotten egg. I don't make the rules.